Okay, chapter 4, Assessment Express. We're gonna make some charts today, so there's a lot of charts and a lot of data gathering. So we're gonna use A5 through A10 and so we're just looking at the collections and their total, annual total. So O5 through O10. And then we're going to go create a 3D pie chart. And you can go to Insert. And then your Charts group. And you could go to Recommended Charts, but pie is already here. So click on that down arrow and select the 3D pie chart. Now we're going to move the chart to the lower left corner inside H. So the lower left is inside H12. What? Move the chart so the upper left, oh, that makes more sense, is inside H12. So make sure that you're putting some white space in here. Notice I have a little bit of white space. If you slam it right up against it, a lot of times it doesn't think your chart is there and you miss a ton of points. And then the lower right corner is O26. So bring it up. And again, have a little bit of white space in there and you should be good. And then we're going to change the chart title. So I'm just going to double click on it and highlight it and say annual rentals. And then we're going to change the font to an Arial black. So again, you got to select it again, go over to home, actually go home and then go to your font group and we're going to select Arial black, change it to 16 point and bold. Alright, now we're going to make the pie chart more descriptive by adding data labels. So this doesn't mean a whole lot, you know, you got to label all of these. So we're going to add data labels. So if you notice, I've got chart tools pop up. So if I were out of my chart tools, that goes away. Okay, but when I'm in a chart, I have an extra tab that opens up. So we want to go there first. On most of the things that you do with the chart, you want to check here before you go anywhere else. So we're going to add data labels. So if you come over here to the far left, add chart element, data labels, and we want to have position label the outside end of chart, and we want it to include the category name and percentage only. So right now it's just giving us the totals. Okay, so click on one, right click, and go down to Format Data Labels. And then we're going to, notice it says value. We want category, uncheck value, percentage, and uncheck leader lines. Okay, so we just want in category name and percentage only. And then you can close that. Let's see, maybe. Sorry, I'm just looking around. Okay, so now I'm going to go change the font size to 8 and bold. So they're all when they're all selected, you're doing whatever you're doing to all of them, okay? And then because they remove the chart legend, so we don't need this anymore because we've labeled this. All right, so again, I'm going to go to my chart tools, go to my add elements, legend, and just say none. And then we want to explode the slice of the chart that represents the auto type with the lowest percentage of rentals. Okay, so we're going to grab Relic. So notice that now when I clicked on it, all of these sections are highlighted. If I click it again, only this one is. Okay, so now we're going to right click and let's see, just pull it out. Okay. And then click the clustered column chart over here. Change the chart type to a line chart. Okay, so we're going to click the chart, and then we get our chart tools, and we're going to change this chart type. Okay, so we're going to go to chart type, and we're going to change it to a line chart. And if it doesn't specify, just take the first one that you see, okay? And then increase the data used in the line chart to include the months July, August, and September. So I'm going to select data. And notice it's got October, November, December. So we need to add, what does it say? July, August, and September. Let's see, let's just do it this way. So I'm going to change it from L4 to, there we go, I4. Okay, and then all right, and then we want to switch the row and column so the data months July are represented on the x-axis. So we want basically to switch this. So I'm just going to click on the switch row, and now my July, my months are on the x-axis, and my data is the colored. Alright, so format the line chart with the following. Change the chart style to style 6. So again, I'm going to come up here to my chart styles and chart 6. Add primary, major, vertical grid lines. So again, go to my chart elements, and I'm going to go down to grid lines, and we want to add primary, major, vertical. Okay, and then we're going to change this chart title to rentals by auto type. July, December. All right. Next, create a 3D clustered column chart using the ranges A5 through 10 and H5 through H10 for the semi-annual totals. Okay, and then we're going to add a 3D clustered column, so insert column, And we're going to do a 3D clustered column. And we want to add primary horizontal axis should be the auto types. So yes, that's the horizontal axis is our auto types. Okay, so now we're going to move this chart to a new sheet. Okay, so I'm going to take this whole chart, move chart, do not cut and paste. All right, so move chart, which is in the far right of our tools. We're going to put it in a new chart called, or new sheet, semi-annual report, no spaces. And then we want to add the chart title. Semi-annual total. And then we want to bold the title. Bold. Adjust the 3D rotation of the chart. Okay, so I'm going to click on the chart itself. All right, and then I'm going to go to, let's see, let's just right click on it and go to 3D rotation. So make sure you clicked on the chart and then your right click and 3D rotation. And we want to change the X rotation to 130. And then the Y rotation, we want to change to 40. Oops. 40. And add data labels to the chart. Okay. So, yeah. And then we're going to just add data labels, data callouts. Okay. And then click on, make sure you've selected them all, because if you double click, you've only selected that one. Okay, notice, so I want to select all of them. And I'm going to change the labels to 14. Yeah, let's go home. 14. And then bold. And then move the semi-annual report worksheet to the right of the annual data worksheet. So remember, just click on it and move it over. And save, and we're done.